Hello and welcome. This is Shiree with Rehash Fiber, and today I've got Rocky, the studio cat, with me. I am going to talk about another one of my top 5 lists, and at the end of this show, I'm going to share with you some more information about the community coral reef. All right, today's show is my top 5 favorite tools for spinning fiber. And I have to say tools because not all of them are spinning wheels. Spinning is one of my most favorite things to do in the whole wide world. It is just a great feeling to do, and the process of taking a fiber, wool, or whatever, and seeing it through to yarn is just really a great feeling. So I do have a few tools for spinning fiber. My list today is not in order of favorites, because my favorite tool for spinning is actually the one I'm using at whatever moment it is, because it's what I need, it's what I want to be doing, and I'm getting the job done. My list is more in order probably of how often it's used. So let's get started. Number 5 is the Great Wheel. I'm just honored that I have it in my home, because it is an antique, beautiful thing from the 1800s, and it spins. I know it has a life of its own, but I do not know it, but I can sense that it's there, and it has spun fiber for people who needed it for their clothes. Now I get to use it for fun. What I do like about it is that I get to stand up and spin. It's fantastic. We do a lot of sitting as fiber artists, so to stand and do it is great. Number 4 is the Ashford E-Spinner. This fun, compact spinner can go anywhere and everywhere as long as you have electricity. It can even go in the car or the camper because it has that plug for that. So it's really great. Now, if you're brand new, using that, all you have to worry about is the drafting. You can adjust speed as you're going. You can adjust tension. You don't have to use your feet. It worked for me because a couple of times I've thrown my back out and needed to rest and not use my feet, so I could plop up the e-spinner and continue to spin. Number 3, Ashford Country Spinner. It can hold 2 pounds of fiber. It is wonderful to have the freedom to make as thick of yarn as I want, to add as much stuff to the yarn as I want, and know that I can keep going. I love it because the bobbins look like 25-pound weights, even though that's not what they weigh. They're big and it's fun. You can just keep going and load it up, and I just love that the process continues. So that's a great one. Number 2 is the Drop Spindle. This is how I learned to spin. It's a minimal investment to get started. I think I spent $25 for my first simple spindle, and I learned that I love doing it. So my favorite spindles now are from KCL Woods. They are light, they are beautiful, and the shafts are detachable. So you can buy a bunch of shafts, you can spin, 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 and then ply later right from those shafts. The spindle has gone literally everywhere with me. It is always in my bag. I've hiked to tops of mountains. I've been paddleboarding with it. It's always with me, and I'm always happy. I'm always spinning. It's a great one. Number 1 is the Ashford Joy. It is a lovely, complete wheel. It's small and light. I can move it all around my house. It's also portable. I can fold it up, put it in the backpack that comes with it, and take it with me anywhere I want to go. I use it every day, and it gives the great sensation not only of making yarn, the treadling, the drafting, and the whir of the wheel is just a very zen sensation, super enjoyable. So I go there every day. So that is my top 5 lists of the tools that spin fiber. If you are thinking about learning to spin, I would invite you to give it a try. You could explore any one of those. However, you could start with the drop spindle, or if you have a friend that has a wheel, see if that person will show you how to do it there. It's fantastic. All right, here's what's coming up. The Community Coral Reef, Christina Harkness, is having a show in Salem, Oregon. If you've watched my past shows, you will have seen I went out to Port Townsend, Washington, while she was doing an artist in residency there. We did an interview. I went on one of the work days where people were making stuff for the coral reef. She has gathered reef items and made a lot of them herself. The reef is a community effort. Many people have made items for the coral reef, and now it is a very beautiful exhibit. I'm going to be heading out to Salem, Oregon next week. I'm going to take you with me. If you want to see what happens daily, you can look at Instagram. I'm going to be on the lookout for anything fiber art, and then I am going to be there for her opening night of her show in Salem. I do hope to get another interview with her, and we're just going to have a wonderful time. So I invite you to check that out. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed those top 5 tools for spinning fiber. Happy spinning, and thanks for watching.